if it wasn't for this place, our lives would be a lot different, I think.
A lot of the people that come now are lost, and that's what we're here for. We're here to reach the lost.
This church is home to me. Graduating high school, getting married, having children, and to where we are now, it's just home. And I just love coming to church here.
Hello, my name is Matt.
And I'm Kristen.
And we've been coming to West Florida Baptist Church now for a little over a year and a half.
My name is Becky Johnson, and I've been attending West Florida for 17 years.
My name's Sandy Riddick.
My name's Anna Riddick.
And we've been members of West Florida Baptist Church for a year and a half.
I'm Steve Whiting, and I've been coming to West Florida Baptist since 1993.
My name is Robin Whiting, and I've been coming here my whole life.
I'm Marion Williams, and I've been going here since 1973.
My name is Dan Libby.
And I'm Lisa Libby.
We've been coming to West Florida Baptist Church for 10 years now.
Before we came here, my wife and I, my family were lost in our faith and kind of wandering through life. Our marriage was suffering, our family life was suffering a little bit, but through the grace of God, we were led to this church. It's rewarding for us as parents to see how excited Taylor gets every morning when we're getting dressed and ready for church. It's been really rewarding to watch him grow too and help guide us as parents, to raise them in a Christian household.
West Florida Baptist Church is more than just this church we go to. After my husband passed away, this was where we came. First 6 months, I think we were a little numb. So it was a place of healing, but it ended up being so much more than that. We have a family.
I love coming to church here. I love our children being in the academy here. I love seeing the old faces that were here when I was very little and then meeting the new faces. It's just an exciting place to be.
When we came here, there was a lot of changes in my life, and I wasn't sure what I needed to do. And I read a statement. It said that when God hadn't opened the door yet, to praise Him in the hall. And I think Brother Stewart helped me to see that. It's just that I may not know where I'm going yet, where the Lord wants me to be, but right now, this is where I need to be.
Brother Jerry Walker was out on door-to-door visitation one Saturday afternoon and came by our house and invited us to come to church, and we started going there. We've been going ever since.
One day we just decided we were going to start going to church. We knew something needed to happen. I've never experienced it before in my life, but everybody just started shaking my hand and smiling at me and just saying, glad you're here, glad to see you, and introducing themselves. And just very friendly people.
Highway 2021.
Highway 2021.
Highway 2021.
Highway 2021 project. What does it all mean? Why are we doing what we're doing? Well, we got to look forward for the future, and with a lot of young families here, growing population in the church, we need the room.
I feel like every week, or at least every other week, we have a new visitor or two. My friends bringing in their friends, or just some that come on their own. God obviously has a plan and a purpose for them to be here.
Anything that's alive has to grow, and our church is growing, and we're kind of growing out the seams. We want more people to come, and if more people come, we have to have a place to put them.
And so now we get to have the opportunity to lay another foundation for another generation. And so there are a lot of things that need to be accomplished for us to be able to handle the growth, to expand the ministry here. And so a lot of these projects that are lined up are going to take a good bit of capital.
I think about missionaries when they're on the mission field and they can see the need of the people and they don't have enough money to try to reach them. Well, we may not be on the mission field as far as a foreign country, but we are a mission field here, and we have to be able to meet the needs of people.
We started out here, and this entire facility was built through volunteer labor of the men in the church. Just a lot of sacrifice by the church members.
With West Florida Baptist Church and the growth that's going on, I believe it's very important to reach out to the community. Number one, because it's a staple in the community. The growth that we're seeing here is just a testament to God and how we can get out into the community and reach those that were in certain situations like I was in or my family was in.
And when we start thinking about something like this, trying to do what we need to do in this area, it can feel overwhelming. And I'll be honest, at first it kind of scared me. But here's what I know. The Lord's never, ever not supplied every need that I've ever had.
When I was a teenager, the church went through a pretty rough time financially. At that time, I didn't know much about it, but I just remember several families co-signing to keep this ministry open. And of course, now that I'm older, I realize what that meant. If the church closed, they lost everything.
I think it's really important to pray with your family and talk about it and look at areas of your budget in your life where you can make room to give more to the church for the Highway 2021 program.
This is our house. We've got to take care of it. And we need more room. And when you're living in a house too small for your family, you move to a bigger house.
It's not our story. It's a story of Christ. And so he's given the supreme sacrifice for us. Anything that we would consider a sacrifice doesn't measure up to what he has done for us.
As a church members, we are the church, and we need to give. We need to help if we're going to see the work grow.
Kind of skeptical about the whole program, the building program. Boy, I can tell you that it is so needed in our community to have a light here in this community.
Honestly, comparatively, doesn't seem like much of a sacrifice. I mean, we're in America. What is a sacrifice? Another car, another boat, another house? Doesn't seem like much of a sacrifice compared to what we've had and what Christ has given us.
If we didn't have this church, there would be a tremendous void in our life.
You have just heard some unbelievable testimonies about what God has been doing at West Florida Baptist Church. I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am about the future. Highway 2021 is all about people. Yes, we're going to be expanding our facilities, but it's for one reason, so that we can continue to reach people and to see lives transformed. Thank you for doing your part. Today, when you make this commitment to give by faith, you get to have a front row seat into seeing God do his part, which is exceeding abundantly above anything that you could ever ask or think. The best days are still ahead for West Florida Baptist Church.